Hello, my fashion lovers. I'm back with a new fashion video. So, if you're new to the channel, I'm Francis Ivy, a fashion commentator here on YouTube, and I typically talk about the Nigerian fashion industry and everything concerning the Nigerian fashion industry. And in today's video, I'll be talking about Davido and Chioma's long anticipated white wedding. So, before we even proceed, I think I'd like to address the fact that nothing beats a Lagos wedding. Like nothing comes close to Lagos wedding, regardless of if the wedding is held by Nigerians. But as far as the wedding is not held in Lagos, you can always tell when it comes to the fashion. I feel the Lagos girlies are the blueprint when it comes to weddings and comes to wedding fashion. They just know how to do it right. And Davido and Trevor's wedding was a clear testament because it looks at the wedding, majority of them were terrible. Majority of them were bad, horrible. I don't even know how to sugarcoat it and make it seem sweet because majority of what I saw, they were nothing to write home about. And by the way, if you're not following my what's it called, my page on Instagram, my fashion page on Instagram called Lagos High Fashion, be sure to check that out. I post everything concerning the Nigerian fashion industry as well and Lagos High Fashion space basically. So if you find that interesting, be sure to check that out on my page on Instagram. Anyway, moving on, let's just quickly go through the looks we've got at Davido and Chioma's white wedding, which was held yesterday in Miami. So starting strongly, first we have Nollywood actor Uche Jumble, and this is what she wore for the wedding, which was this burgundy cat suit, which she accessorized with a Louis Vuitton belt and a Louis Vuitton trunk, and she also tries the look with few a stack of jewelry and these hoop earrings, and completed the look with a bad makeup and an equally tired wig. I feel the hair looks like it's been through hell and it's not back. The makeup looked like it was done in the dark, like in a dark room. The carpet looked undersized. The accessories looked cheap, and it's just giving Nigara one name. The entirety of the look was badly executed. Nothing here looked good. I don't think this should be worn in 2025. It's giving something that should have been worn in 2012 for a random friend's birthday party. This should have never been worn to a wedding or for a wedding. It's just a tired look overall and a solid 2 out of 10. Next, we have famous Nigerian billionaire Obi Kubana and his wife Lush Ebi. So the wife had on this ruffled number, which had a quite high neckline and was completely ruffled from start to finish. She styled the look with a red leather Gucci handbag and a pair of strappy heels, and further accessorized the look with a pair of dangly earrings and this curly half up, half down. The man, on the other hand, complemented her look with a black suit, and he paired the black suit with a white dress shirt, black tie, and a pair of black leather shoes and a pair of glasses as well. So I don't know if the theme of this wedding was the bare minimum, because majority of them were 70 bare minimum. I feel Obi Kubana's look was just there, same as the wife's look. There's nothing really interesting here. I think Obi Kubana's one, I really like how clean his ensemble looked. The wife's own wasn't really, there's nothing I really appreciate. I think I like the hair. I'll give her that one. I like the hair. I like the whole blonde curly situation she had going on with the hair. But the dress was just there. Nothing exciting. The accessories were equally not exciting. I honestly do not really fancy this look. I think I'm to rate hers. I'd rate hers a 5 and rate his a 6 for effort made. Next we have Ekene Olivia in this quite sultry look for the wedding. So she had on this halter neck number which featured a thigh high slit and was ruched and ruffled, which made the texture of the dress more appealing. She styled the look with a Jimmy Choo bag and a pair of gold strappy heels, and further accessorized the look with chunky bangles and a pair of earrings encrusted with crystals. And she crowned the look with this wavy side part hair. So I feel the glam was the only thing I really enjoyed here. I really love the wavy side part hair and her soft makeup. Besides that, I don't think I really like. I like the shoes and choice of bag as well. I think the shoes and bag looked amazing, but I do not like the dress. I feel the dress looked cheap. There's something about the dress that does not look appropriate for a wedding. I feel when going for a wedding or when attending a wedding, there should be some form of what's it called? Some form of modesty, when it comes to executing a wedding look. And I feel this look lacked modesty. The top part was exposed, the lower part was equally exposed with the thigh high slits. I wish they had exposed probably just one part. If the lower part was going to be exposed, then the top part should have been more modest or more covered. I don't like how overly revealing the dress looked. That looked very inappropriate for a wedding, and but I think the accessorizing of the look was well done and really complemented the dress, but the dress still looked cheap regardless. But aside that, I'm honestly not really feeling this look as well, so I think I'll just rate this look a 6. Next, we have Miss Fancy serving us something sexy in this completely sheer number. So the dress was draped beautifully at the waistline, which cascaded to the floor. The top part of the dress, the bodice area, was crossed head and was also fully embellished at the bustier. So I think the dress was a pretty good dress. It's a beautiful dress, but I think the dress really worked for her body type. There's something that looked very unflattering, with the dress and her body type didn't go well together. And just as I talked about modesty in the previous look I talked about, I feel this look also lacked some form of modesty. I don't like the idea of it being completely see-through. I mean, the only coverage we have here has to be the embellishments at the bustier and the draped fabric at the waistline. I wish there was a bit of modesty, with this look. But aside the modesty, I love the color scheme. I also love the amount of glitz the look had, and I feel for the accessorizing of the look as well. The accessorizing of the look could have been toned down a bit. So just already had enough sparkle. So accessorizing the look with sparkly accessories did not really complement the look and just made the entire thing overly blinding. And her choice of hair did not look flattering as well. I don't understand what's happening with the hair, but I'm not a fan of the choice of hair she opted for. I just wish she had gone for a more suitable hair that complemented the look better. But aside the choice of hair, I think I would rate this look a solid 6.5 out of 10. Next, we have Damit Twitch, keeping it classy and formal in this all black suit. He styled the suit with a white dress shirt and a black embroidered tie, and further accessorized the look with few rings, a pair of black leather shoes, and a Christian Dior brooch, and a pair of dark shades as well. So I think his look was not all that as well, nothing so extra. I mean, at the end of the day, all the looks we've gotten at this wedding, they've all been quite basic, but I feel his was really clean, so I'll give him that word. His look was really clean. I love the detailing of the tie and how that provided a pop of color for the look. And I also like the Christian Dior brooch and how that provided glitz for the look as well. I like his glasses as well. I feel his glasses were quite unconventional and really complemented the cool aesthetic he was going for. His look was so clean, so dashing, and quite simple, but was properly executed. So I think I would rate this look a solid 7.5. Next, we have Davido's sister, Sharon Adel, who played the role of the mother of the day at the wedding, and she opted for this sparkly plunging number, which featured an asymmetrical neckline and was fully embellished. She styled the dress with an elegant neck piece and matching drop earrings, and further accessorized the look with dainty jewelry. So I think her look was quite simple but still very beautiful. I love the choice of color she opted for. I love the amount of glitz the look had and how she accessorized the look with quite simple accessories that complemented the look. I'm not really a fan of the blonde hair situation, and I feel the blonde hair did not really fit her. Besides the hair, I think everything worked well. I love how the accessorizing of the look was well done and was done so intentionally. I love the neckline. What they did with the neckline was so flattering and a bit unusual, but super flattering and worked well. The dress really worked well for her body type. She completely bodied this look, and I really, really loved the entirety of this look and the entire execution. I think this was one of the few looks I actually enjoyed at the wedding. I mean, it's nothing out of the box. It's not something I would say, oh my God, my jaws are on the floor. It's a quite simple look, but I mean, in comparison to what we've seen so far, I feel this was a good look. So I think I would rate this look a solid 7.5. Next, we have Adekule Gold, who actually gave us something quite interesting to work with. So I think Adekule Gold, his style has really improved lately. I've been observing his style since Paris Fashion Week, where he attended a few shows during Paris Menswear Fashion Week, and he slayed all through the entire thing. But more recently, I feel his style has upgraded, and this is a clear testament. I love the detailing of the tuxedo and how they played with the white fabric against the black. I also like how neatly tailored the ensemble was and the structure of the pants. The shoes were incredibly good as well, and I love his choice of jewelry, quite dainty but complemented the look well. His glasses were also quite unconventional but went well with the entire look. I think he looked so dapper, looked super clean, super fly, gave us something interesting, and I think I would rate this look a solid 9 out of 10. Next, we have the couple of the moments, Davido and Chioma in their second looks, and these looks were absolute masterpieces. So, Chioma is wearing her sister's brand, Jennifer Roland, while Davido is wearing custom DJ and collar. Chioma had on this really rich dress, which was tailored with this quite interesting fabric. I think it's the fabric. I think it's the detailing that's making the dress sparkle. And the dress had this floral situation at the bustier and was draped at the sleeves, which was draped so gracefully. I love the whole metallic situation and how the dress. It's giving Marvi. I feel Marvi's who typically plays with this sort of fabric. I'll probably put a picture or a video of when Marvi created something quite similar, but I feel this is still entirely different. I love the choice of colors they played with hair. I love the whole floral situation from start to finish and how the entire thing dazzled. I feel my only issue with this look would have to be the attached fabric at the lower parts. Like, why? And that's the thing with Chioma's looks. It's like they would create a masterpiece, they would create something so perfect. And probably, I don't know who's going to walk in at some point, like, I think we should just we should add something more and just ruin the entire thing. Because why they adding those fabrics there? Because those fabrics are very unnecessary, in my opinion. The purple fabric at the lower parts that was supposed to give the dress sort of a mermaid silhouette was unnecessary, in my opinion. I don't think those fabrics were needed at all. But aside those fabric, everything looked really nice. I love the entire glitz, how blinding she looked. Shema looked really heavenly hair. She was blooming in this dress. I love how the hair complemented the dress as well as the glowing makeup. The entire thing was just so immaculate, honestly. And Davido's look as well was chef's kiss. I enjoyed Davido's look as well. I love the choice of color on him as well. Opting for soft pink is a quite unusual thing for men, but Davido really pulled it off well. I love how they used a monochromatic color scheme here, how they played with a monochromatic color scheme here and the detailing at the top part. I mean, the Jan color would always give us something iconic, that's the thing. And Davido wearing the Jan color was such a cool thing, wearing a Nigerian brand. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe his first look was by Tom Ford, allegedly. I believe his first look was Tom Ford, and this is the Jan color. This was just such a well detailed look and actually better than the first look, in my opinion. So good. Love the clean tailoring. I feel the pants were a little bit too lengthy. I wish the pants was tailored to suit him better. But aside that, I love the accessorizing of the look. I feel it's giving formula attire, but in a pop star way. Formula attire mixed with pop star fashion. Oh my god, those shoes. Okay, I don't really like the shoes. I just checked the shoes. I'm not really a fan of the shoes though. But aside the shoes, I think everything really worked. And yeah, I love both. I love both looks here. I love how they executed both looks. And honestly, I think I'll just rate them. I don't know. The lower parts of both looks were not really my thing with David's shoe and Choma's what's it called? Additional fabrics. I think I'll just rate them a nine for those things, but the top parts really looked so good. So I think I'll rate them a nine here. Next, we have their looks for the after party, and Choma opted for this really ethereal number, courtesy of Brides by Nona. And I feel the wardrobe manager really did Choma dirty because what do you mean you reserved this masterpiece for the after party? So typically, when it comes to after party, I expect the bride to wear something short, something very easy to move in, something very easy to dance with, and giving her something this dramatic for the after party. Why? Why would you do that? I feel this look was just too bulky or too dramatic to dance with, and watching her dance in this dress was not very interesting to look at. She looked so exhausted dancing in this dress. The dress was just too dramatic to dance with, and I was like, why would you not even give her this look for? Why did she not give her this look for the pre-wedding shoot where she gave her that custom Miagumi look, that nasty black dress with poor lining situation? Why not give her something like this? She should have given her this one for the pre-wedding look and reserved something simpler, probably something by Mavi or something by one of these designers that make really nice after party looks for the after party. It's a very magical piece, but not just for this occasion, not for the after party. And I'm afraid if the look was, as I said, for the pre-wedding. And for Davido's look, I feel Davido's look was perfect for the occasion. It's this vest and matching pants, a white vest paired with matching pants. It's simple, it's breezy, easy to move in, and so perfect for the occasion. I think Davido's stylist did an amazing job here. I believe he was styled by YLN, who styled him the entire journey through his groom journey, basically. And I think they both looked really amazing. Chama's look was not perfect for the occasion, but I don't think I can rate this look anything less than a 10 because this look was a masterpiece. I don't know how to describe this thing any further. It's a masterpiece, an ethereal masterpiece, such a whimsical look from the structure to the way the skirts flow, to the detailing at the top part, to the embellishments at the top part, and just the color scheme and how glitzy the fabric looked. My god, Choma looked so ethereal here. Choma looked so beyond good. Choma looked incredibly good here. I'd rate Choma's look a 10. I'd have said 9 for David's look, but David's look was actually perfect for the occasion and after party. We needed something simple for an after party, so I'll just rate them both a solid 10 here. So we've come to an end of today's video, and these are my thoughts on the looks we got at hashtag Chivido 2025. That's Davido and Chioma's wedding, basically. And for my best dress, I think I would have to go with Chioma in this masterpiece. I don't think I even have to show the dress. You know the one I'm talking about. This beautiful masterpiece. And for my worst look, I think I'd have to go with Uche Jumbo. I know I'd have to go with Uche Jumbo. She had the worst look, I'm very sure. Probably all the weddings in 2025. This look was just bad, very bad for a wedding. And I would love to know your thoughts in the comments. What's your own best dress? I used to ask you who your worst dress was or who your worst dress is. I know already. I know it's this Uche Jumbo's look, but I would love to know your thoughts on the entire looks. Who was your own best dressed, and If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a thumb up to help the algorithm push it to more audience. Shout out to all my returning subscribers. You're like the absolute best. If you are yet to subscribe, do not forget to subscribe as well. And thank you all for sticking with me to this point. Bye for now and see you all in my next video. Mwah.